What is going on, guys? Dark Souls here, beginning the journey.
All people come here for the same reason.
Well, then it wouldn't be legit if I use a glitch. I'm not gonna do it all in one sitting now. Probably do like an hour a night. I made sure to get the bonfire aesthetic as my starting gift. But I mean, this first episode should be more interesting than the others, mainly because all the setup. Also, I'm gonna switch to Dark Souls 3 in a little bit, play some of that. The Shaded Woods, the castle, and then the Black Gulch. Definitely. A lot of references. What's up, Koidoi?
Bearer of the curse.
We did Old Dragon Slayer earlier, so I think I'm gonna start the Darklurker run. Although because it's gonna take a while, I'm probably only gonna do a little bit today.
Well, I do hope. Oh! Enough of this. You won't get me.
Got my Seldora set. I kind of want to. Should I do an Elden Ring playthrough or a Dark Souls 3 playthrough? I already got 1,000 souls. That means I'm 0.1% of the way there already. Because 1% of a million is 10,000. Isn't that only on Switch? I don't even know, but they remind me of the monstrosity of sin in the profaned capital. So my goal is to make it Shaded Woods and Black Gulch. So you think Dark Souls 3 is bad? I don't know why, but Elden Ring DLC bosses are like, I don't know if it's just me, but they're like hard. Or maybe I'm just not that good at Elden Ring, but I found them extremely hard to beat with like a non-cheese build. They say Dryleaf Dane might foreshadow like a Kung Fu Souls game, but I just don't see FromSoft making that. Or if I can bat his firebomb. Almost. Alright, this is too risky. I don't know why, but I wasn't the biggest fan of Dark Souls 3 either. I think it's just too linear. And Dark Souls 1 is pretty linear too, unless you have like extensive knowledge of the game. But Dark Souls 2 feels like pretty, like you can choose your path. If you hit the firebomb, it'll like knock it back at them. It's like a firebomb, baseball type thing. I'll show you with an enemy up ahead that's like at my altitude. Maybe I can just go up here. But do y'all feel that with like Elden Ring bosses? What's a weird take? That's not, I didn't say that. I said it has the hardest bosses. They're all fighting over who gets to get up. I don't think the bosses in any of the games are bad, really. What's up, Manhattan? Or Manthan? I do really like Dark Souls 2's bosses, because a lot of them are like a big guy with like a sword. Like the Pursuer, Fume Knight, Knight Alon, Burnt Ivory King, Veldstadt. Like they're all like these big armored dudes with like big weapons. I'll show you the firebomb thing if I can. See? Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, if you don't cheese Gotskin duo, they're, like, very difficult. They can be. Did you use sleep pots? Summons? For what game, Manthan? You want a level vigor? Get the talisman or ring that increases your health? One thing I found about Shadow of the Erdtree was that I could beat every boss with summons first try, but like without summons, I would get destroyed. That was before. I haven't replayed it since I got good. Okay, yeah, that's what I was... I'm glad I'm not alone in that take about Shadow of the Erdtree. But I also haven't played it in forever, so... It's like the Ring City and the Dark Souls 2 DLCs are also, like, brutal. Bed of Chaos isn't even that bad until, like, the final part, I feel like. And even then, it's not that bad. You kind of just die 4 or 5 times, and then eventually you, like, get lucky enough to make it to the middle. I think he's very difficult. Definitely the top 2 in the trilogy. What makes him bad? I think he was really satisfying to fight once I, like, learned what I was doing. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, he's the kind of fight where, like, once it clicks... Or it's kind of like he's only hard the very first time you fight him. But then after that, he's like a puzzle, kind of. Once you figure him out, like, the fight becomes very satisfying.
Once you... So that... Is that to see light? However...
I think Sin is a terrible fight. Like, not hard, but just horribly designed. Just because all he does is fly around and dive bomb you. I don't know why, but my last playthrough I couldn't stand fighting Sin. I've heard Baal no summons is, like, brutally difficult. Really? See, I heard he's the second hardest from someone. Or from, like, a list online. Must be wrong, then.
I'm not... What? It was... Yeah. But Have you seen?
Maybe it was just one of those like random like screen rants.
Yeah.
Just give me the key, Kale. Come on.
What a joy to meet it.
Fuck it. Yeah, the only thing is it would make a lot of exploration too easy if it did that. What do you mean, where you TP back? Oh, I thought you were going to say Night Rain, not Sekiro. I don't know, I think the game's kind of had to evolve in a way. I do think their next installment, though, needs to go back to the roots more. It needs to be, like, the fluidity of Elden Ring with, like, the simplicity of Dark Souls in terms of, like, boss attacks. Like, give us, like, another Dark Souls-like game. And then make Elden Ring 2 to give us another anime game. I'm not entirely sure. I don't have a Switch. I haven't really kept up with it. So this turtle here is worth 700 souls. And if I use my bonfire aesthetic, he'll be worth 1,400, I believe. So that right there is huge. So that means 8 kills on that turtle is 1% of a million. Which means I really just have to kill this dude 800 times. But, you know, I'm gonna try and switch it up. I don't have it yet. I just started the playthrough. So you can see we're already at 8,400 souls. So we're already almost at 1% of a million. Dark Souls 2 gives you way more souls than the other games. So like, a million in this is not as much as it sounds. What do you think? Should I go for it? I can just grab my souls after. Oh wow, I didn't expect to make that. That's awesome. So really I should spend a certain amount of souls at Melentia. That way she gives me the covetous Silver Serpent Ring, +1. We're gonna farm our little turtle friend here. Fuck this fucking spear, dude. And the good news is, because it is 1 million soul memory, I can level up as much as I want. Right now I want to get a fragrant branch of yours so I can go to Shaded Woods. There's also the Pursuer up there, but I don't know if killing him voids the run, because some would consider him to be a boss. Baka. Should I hop on Dark Souls 3 in a little bit? Yeah, either that or Elden Ring, but I don't know. I'm not sure what people would watch more. I never realized you can jump into the courtyard here. Probably don't have the vigor, but... Oh my god, hit the barrel, bro. Need 1,000 more souls. Once I get 10,000, I can get that ring. Damn, I just ate shit. You know what's a really good boss fight? Malika. One of the best boss fights, especially if you have the claw. It's like a dance. I think it's criminal they didn't give him a full health bar. I need 2,000 more souls. He definitely should have had, his second phase should have absolutely had a full health bar. And without the claw, well, I would consider him to be one of the hardest bosses in the game. Yeah, that's what I meant by the claw. Yeah, I don't know, I guess I just struggle with him. But then again, I struggled with a lot of the endgame bosses without summons. No, that's pretty normal. I never jump dodged either. Almost at 12,000, then we can head into Shaded Woods. Who do you think the hardest boss in Elden Ring is? Yeah, I've heard about that. Finally, 12,000 souls. What did you hear about this stream? Really, I thought Messemer wasn't too hard out of the DLC bosses. 'Cause I could at least get him to, like, I think because he had low HP. Damn it, I forgot to talk to her. I gotta get the covetous silver serpent ring, +1. There we go, nice. Well, that's the fun of it. It's like a little challenge, but with the stuff I have on right now, I'm getting 49% more souls. And that's the thing that throws a lot of people off, is that Dark Souls 2 is very generous with souls. See, I already have 17,000. And like 100,000 is 10% of the way, so I'm already almost 2% done. And it's not like I'm gonna do this all in one night.
Have you business?
And I'll be getting way more than that once I start the actual farming part. I got the bonfire, that's what matters. You know what's crazy? Most people probably farm 1,000,000 soul memory getting the sunlight metals and just don't realize it. Fuck. Got myself my next Estus Flask shard. I do need to get the Ring of Binding from Heidi. See, I only have one bonfire aesthetic, which I grabbed as my starting gift, so I can only use it in Shaded Woods, Black Gulch, or Forest of the Fallen Giants, but I need to calculate how much soul gain I'm getting per, like, bonfire use. I've never tried that. Because usually it's hard to get two enemies in sync. What the fuck? Okay, one, how did he spin me around like that? And two, how did I survive that? Is there any good loot in the... Huh. That's funny. So I could have sworn I wasn't turned around. Game gaslighting me. You know what's cool about the Shaded Woods? If you hit the trees, all the enemies will run to the trees and ignore you. I can show you in a second. Now, if I were to fight the Scorpion Lady as my first boss, this is where I would go. Could go on a basilisk killing spree. Also, for the Pilgrims of the Dark Covenant, this is the first location you would talk to the old man in the wheelchair. Where is the second dragon ring? Oh yeah, don't I need to get that thing from the cat?
And a very fit, a bit to a lot, and like, oh my, but the dark is still nascent within you. May the dark shine.
Yeah, but I need the ring. It is true, but I don't think I can get in there without a fragrant branch. Can I? What the fuck? I thought that was some... Alright, well, I'll take your advice. Let's go get that ring. Is this guy gonna, like, scrap, though, or... Like, can this dude throw hands? Bruh. Of course he stands there, like, not giving a shit until I pop an item. That's what they call input reading. Hey. But yeah, thanks for that second dragon ring tip, because that's huge. I can't even dent this dude. I gotta, like, level up a rapier first or something. Oh, so I can't even get... So what do I get for killing him? Well, I get the black scorpion stinger for killing him? Oh, actually, yeah, no, I think it gives it to you if you do that, but then you can also just get it from killing him, but... Yeah, this dude has a ton of health. Oh shit. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back to him. Damn, even this crystal lizard is... Bro, really? Can't even hit it. Even he had a ton of health. Dark Scythe. Holy shit. That sounds dangerous. Oh shit, and if I two-hand it, I can use it. Yeah, this dude's just strong. I'm just gonna level up a weapon and then come back. What is being cursed even do in this game? Ooh, Pharaoh's Lockstone. Nice, now I can get the Chloranthy ring. How strong is this guy? Oh, very strong. Alright, just one more of those and he's done. Yeah, if anyone's on PlayStation and wants to be summoned, feel free to join up, make a new character. We can farm together, we can devour the gods together. Another Pharaoh's Lockstone. Well, I think we can still play PS5 and PS4. I don't think it matters, does it? Oh, okay. I just saw what you said about the first thing. It's interesting. Forlorn, what the fuck? And I just aggro the Lion Warrior, that's not good. That's one cool mechanic about Dark Souls too, is like the random invasions. I'm not going to be able to beat her because, or him, mainly because there's so many enemies. Damn, he's moving quick. What the hell? This fucking extra's gotta jump in. No. That's crazy. I was trying to knock him off the back there. I could go get the Vanguard armor. weird face on the tree there. So hitting those trees distracted them.
Leave me be. I like what you make up. 'Tis rare to. Long ago, I remember a game too. I don't know what. Now I've grown
Heard this dialogue 100 times.
I know not you may, but I see my body.
Who's the hardest boss in Dark Souls 2?
If I can.
No way I can get the greatsword here.
I cannot lie. Oh, and for his highness, but perhaps I was when I was. What? Farewell.
I could also technically go for Ava if I wanted to, instead of Darklurker, but I think Darklurker is a better choice. So let's see what I got. Does anyone know where I can get a bonfire aesthetic? Because if there's a zone where if I can get it up to New Game Plus 7, I can farm souls a lot faster. But the devs probably designed the game so that there's not a zone like that before the Shrine of Winter. Let me get the shard from the basement real quick. Yeah, but I can't get to the Lost Bastille without killing a boss. Damn, that skeleton's a bitch. I wonder if the devs did it, like, intentionally. I gave, or if it was just coincidentally it happened that way. Move what chair? Huh. That's funny. Oh, what the fuck? Yo, is that how you break the debris, or is that just coincidence? It's pretty dope. Are there other items I can push down there? These are like... See, I would be able to get these, but they're too, like, in the corner. I wonder if resting at the bonfire would, like, delete them. It's actually kind of cool. You can push it down the well. But it's also, like, really difficult to do. I just realized there's a bunch of stuff right here. Oh, okay, so that is how you break the stuff down there. Although the chances of it landing, I guess, are... Because like, not that this is really, like, practical, I just always wondered how do you, like, break the things down there that are, like, blocking progression. I just wish there was, like, a more efficient way to... Firebomb. Alright, this is gonna be the last barrel. Gonna buy the cat ring.
Oh, undead, are we? And one without much time, just about. Well, oh yeah. So, ooh. Satisfied? I'll be around if you ever...
I also need to get the ring of binding.
To see light, however.
Had to level up some. Can I survive the fall down that hole yet? Let us find out. Boom! Grave of Saints. Oh yeah. Probably shouldn't be in these areas yet without an upgraded weapon. Question is, can I make it to the gutter? Looks like a firebomb. Didn't work. Oh, that's genius. That's how you break your fall. Okay. Guess you just gotta land on them. I'm not gonna be able to get that because it always jumps down where the ruptured hollows are. This is where I'm gonna have to come back to later to farm the 3 flame butterflies. There's one out of the 3 that I need. Christ. Yeah, but I can't get into the chasms until I get 1,000,000 souls, unfortunately. What the fuck? I landed on the thing. Maybe it's because I was carrying my weapon that time. Yeah, now my vigor's too low because of the hollowing. Any other tips y'all got? Don't forget to like the stream. I need to get more Estus from the lady.
Is that here to see love? However.
Oh, I can buy the rapier now. Perfect.
And you? A man? Not. Oh, you're a... I'll be around.
Where is it? There we go. Should probably go to Heidi and get the Ring of Binding. Already 4% of the way to 1 million. It's crazy. A million soul memory is what you need, which is what makes this much more doable. Because if it was a million souls at once, well, that would mean if you die twice, it's over. I remember when I first played Dark Souls 2 and I came here, I was like confused because there were two different pathways I could go on at the start, and I was like, am I supposed to be here? This area feels harder. It feels like a second pathway. I don't know why, but the broadsword is way easy. It's way better against these guys for some reason. I'm getting 596 instead of the 400 I would normally get. Because I'm getting 49% more souls from this armor set than the covetous Silver Serpent Ring +1. Here's a cool little fun fact. You can actually, hypothetically, snipe not Darklurker, fuck. You can snipe Dragon Rider from right here, because you can see him. And if you shoot him a few times and go into his arena, his health bar will be depleted based on the amount of damage you did to him. You can even kill him entirely, which is strange. Where'd the Heidi Knight go? Did he fall on accident? Does that give you more souls? Probably go and level up 1 or 2 times. I know there's 2 sublime bone dusts I can get, I think. I want to see how much this turtle gives me. Does anyone know what enemy I can farm Titanite shards from? Because I know I can get the large Titanite shards from the black gold shields, but... How many souls did I get from that? Did anyone see? Actually, I can just rewind the stream. Okay, so like 900 something. And then also the pursuer is up here, but, you know, killing him would be considered a boss, so. Basically, the goal is to upgrade my weapon enough now so I can kill that turtle really fast. I don't know if I should upgrade the rapier or the broadsword. Or should I do the fire longsword? Maybe I'll do the fire longsword. So to get the fire longsword, you gotta go down here. How do you do a poke attack? Fuck? I just backstabbed him. Where are all of these people coming from? Are you missing the target? $895. Which is crazy, because that means 11 of those guys is literally 1% of a million. Now we're talking. Now we got some goddamn firepower. Oh, you're right. So this thing thrusts and it slashes. Love. Diego's nose is so dry. Baby, sounds sad. Oh, okay, it's a phantom. Alright, let's go to Medulla. Alright, so... You sure I should do Fire Longsword? Darklurker is weak to fire.
I'll be around if you need that.
Less.
Got some more life. Now I should be able to survive that fall. What the fuck? I don't get it. How did I survive that time but not the first time? Bro, what the fuck? Oh, no. Fucking ducking under me? What the fucking fuck, bro? And I lost my fucking Titanite loot? That was some bullshit. Like, the fact that he was juking my sword swing? God damn. Should have taken my armor off. Let's try this again, shall we? Poke. Let's see. How do I poke? There we go. Boom. Boom. Nice, got 2 out of 3 flame butterflies. Perfect. Now, should I attempt to fight this guy for the sublime bone dust? Hell yeah. Indeed. Was a great backstab. This reminds me of the start of Blighttown. Does anyone know if the giants at the bottom of Black Gulch respawn? Also, another really cool parallel is kind of like in Elden Ring, how the omens are like discarded in the sewers under Lindell. It's kind of like those 2 giants that are at the very bottom underneath like Fanglet. It's almost like they were prisoners of war, but they didn't want them to be seen or known about, so they just stuffed them as deep as they could. Like a parallel between Dark Souls 2 and Elden Ring that's not very talked about. Place is falling apart. Oh shit, fragrant branch of yore, no way. Now I can get the warlock mask. There's also another Estus flask shard in the gutter that I can grab. There's an Estus shard up here. Another HP flask for me. Damn, these dudes are relentless. Looks like someone was cooking out here. Ah, shit, you're right. I was supposed to go back for that. I'm gonna have to grab it later. Although it might be too heavy for my tastes. Did I kill the spider thing? Is it worth it? Oh, that bitch was about to get me and then fell through the hole. What am I supposed to do? I wonder if this was like a cut boss. Oh shit. I didn't even see it up there when I landed. Good thing is I'm at the bonfire right by it. Oh, what the fuck? He's sleeping right there? But you're right, I do need to get repair powder. I just can't remember where it is. Well, that was certainly unexpected. That was a Peak Souls 2 moment. Shit, it's like I don't even know how to get down to that platform. Does it sit here? Not hanging around down here. Where the fuck is... Yeah. Level up and then come back, and I can get the forgotten key. I'm just glad I didn't lose all the souls.
To see luck, however.
$20 gems where? Where at? Should I level ADP? I don't really need it for farming souls. I'm gonna trade these 2 petrified something to see what I can get. Oh shit. Fragrant branch of yore. Get myself another Estus shard, but is that worth it? I don't know, it's like I gotta choose between Estus shard or Warlock mask. I don't like the Warlock mask more. Oh, but if I do that, I can also kill the Pursuer mini-boss. It increases ADP by 2, intelligence by 2. But it just looks cool. But I gotta use a fragrant branch of yore to get it, that's the only thing. Yeah, it raises magic and ADP by 2 stat points. It's drippy though. There's no way Forlorn will follow me down here. Oh shit, I'm dying. Question is, how hard are these dudes gonna be? Oh, I'm not even denting. Ring of Giants, what does that do? Yeah, I'm gonna need a better weapon for these dudes. Oh shit. They can come down here? Boys, okay. See, what I need to do is see how much these guys are worth. Oh shit. Not forlorn. This is not a good time. I was dead anyway, but Forlorn always invaded the worst time. I wish if you destroyed these poison statues 12 times, they would disappear. Again? Yeah, I need to do that. Ooh, ooh. Hell yeah. Did I get him? It doesn't say invader defeated. What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. How did he get up there? Damn, dude just literally rose from the dead. See ya. There we go. What chest armor? You can buy the chest armor from Straight, I thought. Who's alive? I just want to know how much this eel is worth, but he's so hard to get to. Yeah, Lucatail would be there if I talked to her in Earthen Peak, but I didn't, so she's not going to be there. Oh, I know what you're talking about. She fell onto the ledge of where Lucatail is. Yeah, you can just buy Forlorn set from Strayed. This is so fucking annoying. Yeah, I think the invasions are random, so you just gotta go to like different areas and whatnot. Oh my god. It's just so much work to have to break him every time. I just want to know how many souls the big eel is worth. Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you meant when you said the 1.4. But then with my special stuff... Yeah, but the statues, when I respawn, so do they. See, if I were to fight the Rotten as my first boss, I could just enter his room, and that would be that. I heard about that. So using a bonfire aesthetic will double the souls that I get in a given area. Should I use it on Black Gulch?
Bearer of the curse, seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this...
But 2088 times 2 would be like 4,000, which means 2 of those is like almost 1% of no. I just went all out. I feel like I don't really need ADP till later though. I don't even know it's a level. It's bigger. See, I'm already at 84,000 soul memory, so we're already almost 10% of the way there. So, if I were to just do like 100,000 a night, nice, and I can even upgrade my longsword. I just don't know if Black Gulch is the best soul farm time-wise. What, Pyro Girl? Oh yeah, them? I could try that actually. Yeah, I'm gonna try that. See, the only thing about that is I gotta open this door every time. Where do they all come from? Fuck even just happened? Look at that thing's stupid fucking face. Oh, so they all come from the ceiling. Yeah, that was only... How did I only get 1,000 souls from all of that? What the hell? It makes no sense. But for some reason, I thought these ones dropped more. I guess not. Yeah, I could try Heidi real quick. Wait, let me upgrade the longsword real quick to +4. Now that I got enough souls.
I knew. I'll be around if...
My bad, I had to feed Khan. I need to get the Chloranthe ring from. Force the Fallen Giants. Is it fair game to kill the Pursuer in the Forest of the Fallen Giants, or does that count as a boss? So the Ring of Blades would be useful. Because I can't actually fight the actual boss until the last giant is defeated, so... I already have one. Oh, okay. Well, I can kill the one in Things Betwixt, though, because that one doesn't drop a boss soul. The Things Betwixt one isn't a boss, though. That's just one of, like, the 7 mini-boss ones that spawns. Because it's a phantom one, rather than the one that drops on the eagle. Yeah, I did notice that. 91,000 soul memory. So this whole thing is probably going to take like a week. Probably do a little bit every night. What do you mean without? Oh, it was much easier to get there. Actually, it was still pretty difficult to get there, but mainly because of the dragon. I am gonna get the Chloranthy ring.
There is a secret nest with
So the Chloranthy ring is down here. Do you think I should use the bonfire aesthetic in Heidi? Because that'll make it so it's 800 a pop. The ogres drop like 1,000. And the pursuer only spawns once. Like, he doesn't respawn. I could also try the salamander pit. That's crazy. But yeah, if the big knights in Heidi are worth 600, then they're worth 1,200 with the bonfire setting. But the question is, how much harder are they with Covenant of Champions on and in New Game Plus? Is the stone ring good for the big knights? I know, right? Also, I think you might have lagged behind Attila, because now that I think about it, some of your responses have been delayed. But I mean, if you don't have to fast forward if you don't want to. I was just letting you know. What the fuck? Damn, I just got shot in the head. A heavy weapon for what? It's fucking retarded. Literally had a bow out, then just whipped the sword out of nowhere. Sometimes I'm very impatient when it comes to killing enemies. I just want to run past them and get to where I'm going. Fine, I'll take my time. Everything slowly. was hanging on by a thread. Dang, I can't push him off. Oh my god, why do they do so much damage? Fuck. This is normal new game. Ah, shit, I think you're right. Fuck. Means I would have to use it in things betwixt, but it would basically be useless. Oh my god. Into the pit you go. Yeah, I don't think you can use a bonfire aesthetic if the boss is still alive. But I can still use it at other ones, like, that don't have a boss associated with them. At least I got the shortcut open. Can't climb up here. I agree. Shit, I got no ADP, so I'm not even gonna be able to. Bro. It's falling off the bed. I just don't have enough stamina. I want to see how strong the ogre at the Forest of the Fallen Giants is. Yeah. Ooh, so that's 3,000 a pop. It's not bad. I'm probably gonna end the stream soon for the night. It's like 4 a.m. But holy shit. We're at 105,000 soul memory. That is incredible. That's like a tenth of the way there, like by the end of the week. Be real close. Ooh, and you get Soul of a Proud Knight from them, which is 2,000 souls. So this might be the strat here. Before I get off, I will show you how to get a cool little secret weapon. That was dog shit. So I need to kill one last ogre in Things Betwixt real quick, which is the one before first one. Yeah, appreciate you staying in. Thanks for all the help and whatnot. Hopefully I'll see you again in here. I'm sure I will. Just gonna show how to get this secret weapon and then end the stream. Are you fucking serious? Also, does anyone know what this weird aura around me is? So true. So anyway, now that the 3 ogres and Things Betwixt have been cleared, I can talk to the lady here and she'll give me a little weapon. It's like a wooden spoon, I think.
You have proved we have little to... May they bring...
Yep. Little spoon. Anyway, I'm probably going to end the stream there, but we made some really good progress today, so very satisfying. And we'll keep this going throughout the week. See how far, see how long it takes, but yeah. But apparently the weapon's really good for SL1 runs, from what I've heard. But yeah, let's see how much soul memory we have. 110,000, so 11% of the 1,000,000 souls have been acquired. And yeah, don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you're new. Stay tuned, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.